Hello everyone, Triple here, and welcome back to another episode of the NNDL. This is week, I think, 4 right now. We're facing Bohemian, who has a lot of OU meta. That's pretty scary. He has quite a bit of ones that are weak to convey, but also it's kind of hard to set it up because he has a lot of really hard hitters and he has that heat trend. Hold up, let me pull up his team because I know what I prepped for, but there's probably some stuff I'm forgetting about. Okay, he has Mega Lopunny, he has Heatran, Rillaboom, Vaporeon, Noivern, Rotom Frost, Rapidash G, Duck Trio, Leopard, Quillfish, Shedinja, and Magcargo. Magcargo and Shedinja are genuine problems to convey, although I don't see them coming really. I did prep for them a little bit. Mostly like I have Heracross here who outspeeds Heatran as long as it's not scarfed. Well, actually, it outspeeds it before I Mega, so I can choose not to Mega, close combat the Heatran to kill it, and then get my Moxie boosts, and from there click Rock Tomb or something. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I am max defense, so I beat Rillaboom, Acrobatics Rillaboom more reliably. And this one already has good base like attack. I have Close Combat and Mega Horn as good stab, Rock Tomb to slow down the Noivern and the Rotom. Also to slow down the Lopunny. I don't think it's slow enough. I slow down the Rapidash at least to be within my range, same with the Duck Trio and the Leopard. And this way I can Rock Tomb and kill something, and then Protect to ward off the Fake Out, which is very nice. And also to stall out some Toxic, because I do have some Toxic on my team. I have Celesteela, who is here mostly to answer to the Rapidash, and also the Rillaboom and the Lopunny. I have Heavy Slam, Earthquake. Nothing on this team really likes taking one of these moves. Most things are weak to one of them, and the ones that aren't weak don't like taking a hit. Plus, the ones that like taking a hit, Vaporeon mostly, I can Toxic, and I have Leech Seed, which also very nice. I have the speed here to outspeed Magcargo, because I can Earthquake it if it's low enough, which is a surprising something to say. Magcargo is a threat to this. Earthquake from this does like 40% to it. It's a 4 times weak mon, and it does like 40%. Like, what the? That's ridiculous. Also, Duck Trio, it can hit, and Duck Trio can't really hit me back. I can Heavy Slam the Rotom for some good chip, which would be very nice. I don't know if the Rotom is gonna come. I kind of think he's like limited in move stops. I'm definitely thinking Lopunny, Heatran, Rillaboom, Vaporeon, Noivern, and then I'm actually thinking he might bring the Quillfish, because Intimidate is quite nice, or he might bring Shedinja, because Shedinja is immune to a lot of things, although I can prep for it. That's the good thing about Shedinja, you have to prep for it. Scarf Staraptor, very good check to Lopunny because I outspeed it, but more importantly it gets close combat. A lot of his team is fighting weak, especially the Pokemon that want to come in on this. That being Heatran and Rotom and Duck Trio. Those really want to come in on a Brave Bird, and then close combat is gonna hurt. U-turn also nice, and then I have Scarf Defog, just in case. I don't think I'm gonna have to defog, since I feel like Heatran needs to run at least 4 attacks. One of them probably being a Power Up Solar Beam, actually. So I'm gonna have to look out for that, but I don't think he's gonna bring rocks. But it's nice to have just in case. He can also bring Toxic Spikes or Spike Stack Quillfish, which it helps against. I have Blossom, who is here with a very, very interesting set. I am Quiver Dance, Weakness Policy, Sword Stance. I am Physical Blossom, which if you look at the stats, like 80 attack, while it's weaker than the Spatak, is still pretty decent. And with Drain Punch and Play Rough, there's not really much that can come in on a hit from this. The idea of this is it needs to 1v1 Heatran, which I Quiver Dance on something switching out, then I Quiver Dance in Heatran's face, get my Weakness Policy activated. I take like 40%, and then Drain Punch 2-shots most Heatrans. So, at +2 I mean, because Weakness Policy. And then Drain Punch also gets me enough recovery that I can stall out the damage. So the whole idea of this is this needs to bring in Heatran and kill it. Because once that happens, Comfey can sweep pretty well. Quillfish is of course a problem. Shedinja, not as much as a problem as you would expect. And his team is kind of really weak to Comfey from that point. Good thing about this is also, I'm stacking Spadef. I have my Spadef at max with 60 HP, and I'm getting +2 Spadef, meaning I'll live any hit from Vaporeon, I'll live any hit from Rotom, and I'll live any hit from Noivern. So I can Rotom I can punch back, Noivern I can Play Rough and kill. So potentially really, really solid. Also a good thing, because ironically enough, this doesn't hit Vaporeon very well. So I can choose to not use Sword Dance unless I really need it. And I am still at, because Weakness Policy +2 Quiver Dances, I'm at +4 Spatak. I can still fake the Giga Drain, which is still a massive threat to his team. So I was originally looking for Poland Puff for the Rillaboom, but this set is gonna do a whole lot of damage. Giga Drain could be a good thing, but I decided Sword Dance just in case, like, he screws around, then Sword Dance guarantees I 2-shot every type of Heatran. So, because now it's most types. If he's like max defense, I don't 2-shot and I likely die to it. But even then, I do so much damage to it that it doesn't matter. Comfey is here, as always, but this time leftovers. Draining Kiss, Giga Drain, Calm Mind, and then I've ran Leech Seed because Shedinja. I normally can't hit Shedinja. Leech Seed I get to 1-shot it with, and I'm pretty sure I'm bulky enough to live any hit. This also really beats Lopunny since I don't die from Fake Out, and Draining Kiss gets me all my health back. Lopunny can't really beat me. There are a few mons on this team that are bulky enough to live a hit. Stuff like Rapidash, Rotom, Quillfish. Quillfish actually takes a decent chunk. Rillaboom also. But I'm hoping by that time to have stuff weakened. Plus, if he brings in Rillaboom or Rapidash, I always have the Celesteela for that. So that's really nice. And then I have Spadef Quagsire, who is here mostly to deal with Vaporeon. Because I can Toxic it. It can Toxic me back, which is a problem, but it's still going to be very nice. Also, it like takes hits decently well from Noivern, so that's really nice. It almost always baits in like a Vaporeon or a Rillaboom. So I have Ice Punch, which hits Rillaboom and Noivern, and then Earthquake. Earthquake hits a lot of his team pretty strongly. And then Toxic Recover with the Weather Absorb and the lefties. It's gonna be very hard to break, and hopefully I can use it to blossom stuff. Quagsire and Celesteela are always like good switch-ins to most of his mons. But yeah, it's basically gonna be a plan of like I'm using these these four actually to weaken stuff, then Blossom to weaken the Heatran specifically, and from that point I need to find a way to set up Comfey. If I set up Comfey, I just win. So that's something I say a lot. It's gonna be an interesting match. Not really much more to it, so I guess I'll see you in the battle. And there we go. Rapidash is here, the Lopunny is here, Heatran is here. Blossom looks really good if I get my Quiver Dances off. The bot is here. Why is the bot here? I feel like lead Staraptor is always good. The good thing is, Drain Punch is also very good versus the Rotom. This is gonna be very interesting. If I come in on like Vaporeon with my Blossom, I can Quiver Dance up, Quiver Dance in Heatran's face, and then start Drain Punching it. I think I have enough bulk to live a fake out. Aha, the good start. He does know I have that now, but I can just freely U-turn out. Also, I'm really surprised not to see Rella. He crits a Draco. I'm pretty sure I would have lived that. What if I just... He's gonna want to switch out. He's gonna switch out into Heatran. And his Hurricane is weakened, so I don't have to worry about that as much. He does, of course, go to Heatran. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Versus Heatran. I'll use Spadef. I am faster than it unless it's Scarf. Magma Storm does that much. Hold up, what was my investment? I'm counting this. I am 252 Spadef, 60. Okay. 252. 60. Plus 2. Plus 2 attack. Clicking Drain Punch. Do I have any attack investment? I don't have any attack investment. 39 to 47. Come on. Please let it be enough. This seems like a very offensive variant. Yeah, this is a very offensive variant. So, Drain Punch might do a lot here. $53. God damn it. I want SD on him, because he should save this. He didn't want to save this, hello? I'm just clicking the button here. That burn really fucked me up, because without the burn I would have two-shot it and then been a threat to everything. He is gonna go to Neuvern, of course. And click Hurricane. Comfey is looking decent here, actually. Late game. If I can get a Calm Mind off on something. Yeah, no, Neuvern being faster is not a factor here. Yeah, that's the thing. It was looking quite good, and then the burn happened, and from that point I wouldn't be able to. Question? Why? Explain to me why I would allow you to do that. I'm gonna just click Heavy Slam here. Or should I click Toxic? He has no Toxic immunity. I'm gonna just click Toxic. Because Vaporeon is his best switch in. Yeah. No, you're not gonna get to do that. I'm just gonna click Earthquake here. Yeah, the counter Toxic makes sense. Make a Rether. I was reading the Neuvern. I don't really get what this would be able to do to me. It can't whisk me anymore. Is that choiced? Hold up, let me look if that's choiced actually. Because I am Spadef. I am Max Spadef. Quagsire. Versus Rodom Frost. Like, I know I don't have the best Spadef, but I still feel like my build should be able to. Sure. 38 to 43. That's specs. That's hella specs. That is really, really specs. Okay, you know what? You can have Quagsire. Comfey lives one, I'm pretty sure. And then Calm Mind plus Turning Kiss kills this. What do you have for me? This was your immediate switch in. Hello? Does that kill me? Do you have anything to kill me? Yeah, no, I was about to say, I don't think that kills me. Which means I get to kill you here now. Why didn't you go for that first? This is gonna be close. I don't think Lopunny dies in one shot, which is a problem. Actually, maybe it does. It's a glass cannon after all. And I am modest. Bulky, right? I am bulky. Yeah, with Force Pedef versus a Rodom Frost plus one Pedef Blizzard. That might have been your mistake. Because that's a spec set. That might have cost him the loss here. Look. Fake out does 24 to 28. Vaporeon, are you defensive? Let's just say worst case scenario is max Pedef. Plus 2. Giga Drain does 42 to 50. Damn. Okay, well, now, yeah. The Protect messed him up there. I think he lived one. I am gonna check the damage on Rotom real quick. I don't think Rotom can do enough damage back to me. Yeah, Draining Kiss does 52 to 61. I think Comfey just saved this. Lopunny comes in. I am gonna click Draining Kiss on it. It fakes me out, that's fine, I live. And I get enough health back from Drain Kiss that it doesn't matter. Yeah, that does 19. And I'm back to full, so... Comfey do be insanely broken. Yeah. Offensive. Draining Kiss one-shots it always. Yeah. Okay, that was way too close for comfort. I am sad that my Blossom didn't work out. Because if that got, like, it two-shot that Heatran. So I killed the Heatran, and then he'd bring in the Noivern, not be able to kill me, and I'd kill it with Play Rough, and he basically has to fake out there to even see if he can try to kill me then. I don't know if he would be able to with fake out. I should check that actually. Low Bunny Mega. Oh, you all-out attacker versus Belos. No. Swap the other one. Blossom, the bulky set. I had 60 and no defense investment. How much would Fake Out have done? Fake Out does 23. Yeah, I don't think Fake Out would have done... it might have. But still, that puts him in a really bad position. Either way, once I got rid of Heatran, that hit on Heatran was pretty huge, because once Heatran was gone, Comfey went in. Still really surprised to not see Rillaboom. I was expecting Acrobatics Rillaboom to beat my Heracross. But yeah. That was really close, but Comfey pulled it out. I keep talking about this, Comfey is just broken, especially in draft. Even if you prepare for it, it's just really hard to do, because I can prepare for your preparations. So yeah, with that, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.